Hi, I was looking for a 12 string for a specific song, and of course I thought of Rickenbacker right off the bat. I've played Rickenbacker 12 strings and not had much luck with them. They're a little harder to play for me. If you have a little bit larger hands, it can be tricky and also expensive. And then I remembered a video I'd seen of Lucinda Williams playing her song Drunken Angel with cousin Kenny Vaughan on guitar, and he was playing a Danelectro 12 string. And that is when I decided to buy this thing. It's like a quarter of the price of a Rickenbacker, and it sounds great. I think it's got a lot of jangle. It's an excellent source of jangle. And a little easier to play, stays in tune. These tuners are, they're pretty good. Tuning is a huge hassle with 12 strings oftentimes. And this one stays in tune pretty well. It's pretty easy to get in tune, easier than many. And there are some other quirky features about it. Okay, this is it's a plywood top on here, and it's a semi-hollow. That's not just a painted on F-hole like some Danelectros have. It's a legit hollow, semi-hollow, and it weighs nothing, which I always enjoy. Very chimey, and part of the chime factor may be this aluminum nut. That's something you don't see very often. It has good chime and jangle, and that would make sense that a really hard nut like that would do that. The bridge pickup, I find, is the go-to pickup if you want a kind of more of a classic 12-string jangly sound, which is what I wanted it for. And by the way, it turned out perfect for my recording project. They make these in Korea, which I was surprised at, and that's a good thing. Generally, Korean-made guitars are considered better. They're more desirable than Chinese-made, and I figured Danelectros were made in China nowadays, and I don't know if some of them are, but this one, made in Korea. I have no real beefs with it. It's kind of, these lipstick pickups. They're kind of low output, and if you're playing the 12 string for one song or something, and you're going from your Les Paul to something like this, you're going to really have to change your amp settings, because it's like a fraction of the output of any humbucker guitar, or even a Strat for that matter. Yeah, I've enjoyed it a lot. It's very useful. You'll probably know if you have a need for a 12 string in the kind of music you play. They're not necessarily for everybody, but when you need one, you need one. I was thinking of doing some classic 12 string songs to show you what this thing sounds like. And actually, that song I was talking about, that Lucinda song, Drunken Angel, has a really cool intro, 12-string intro, and cool 12-string part all the way through it. And I'm so gun-shy about copyright claims nowadays that I didn't even want to risk it, because I don't want to have to fight with YouTube about this sort of thing. So I tried to do some sound samples that sound kind of like the sort of thing you'd use a 12-string for. And I hope that gives you an idea what this thing sounds like. So anyway, to kind of sum up, I really like that Danelectro 12 string. I think it'll be a good workhorse guitar for doing the kind of stuff that I need to do on rare occasions. And, probably not as cool as a Rickenbacker, but Danelectros are pretty cool, let's face it. And, there's actually quite a few famous recordings that feature Danelectro 12 strings. Jimmy Page used to use them, and I don't know, various other people. It costs nothing to subscribe, so, go ahead and do that. Why not? And I'll see you next time. Bye.